team with us, along with Matthew's Mar Thirumeni, was joined late night from India. And with an opening prayer, we will start off our session. And I invite the vicar of Hermon Mar Thoma Church, Midlands, John T. Thomas Achin, to lead us with the opening prayer. Thirumeni, hello.
Yes, Achin. Yes, I am here.
Shall I proceed?
Yes, we can.
Okay, with your permission. Thank you. John T. Thomas Achin. Subinachan, could you please check whether...
I cannot see John T. Thomas Achin.
Hello. I think John T. Thomas Achin is having some trouble in joining, and I would request Jacob P. Achin to lead us in the opening prayer.
നമുക്ക് പ്രാർത്ഥിക്കാം. ഞങ്ങളെ അതിവാത്സല്യമായി സ്നേഹിക്കുന്ന ഞങ്ങളുടെ നല്ല ദൈവമേ, സ്വർഗപിതാവേ, രാത്രി സമയത്തിനായി ഞങ്ങളവിടുത്തെ സ്തുതിക്കുന്നു, സ്തോത്രം ചെയ്യുന്നു. ലോകത്തിന്റെ വിവിധ ഭാഗങ്ങളിൽ ഇരുന്നുകൊണ്ട് YouMat അഡ്മിനിസ്ട്രേറ്റീവ് പ്രോഗ്രാമിൽ സംബന്ധിക്കാൻ തക്കണം ഞങ്ങൾ നീ അനുവദിക്കുന്ന കൃപയ്ക്കായി നന്ദി പറഞ്ഞ ഹൃദയത്തോടെ സ്തോത്രം ചെയ്യുന്നു. ദൈവരാജ്യത്തിന്റെ ശുശ്രൂഷയെങ്കിൽ വിധതരത്തിൽ ഞങ്ങളെ പങ്കാളികളാകുവാനും ഞങ്ങളുടെ ജീവിതത്തെ ദൈവരാജ്യത്തിന് മോക്ഷത്തിനായി കെട്ടുണയുവാനും ഞങ്ങൾ ഓരോരുത്തരും സിദ്ധരാക്കണമേ. സ്വർഗപിതാവേ, ഈ ലോകത്തിലെ ജീവിതത്തിന് ഞങ്ങൾക്ക് അവിടുത്തെ എല്ലാ നിർദ്ദേശങ്ങളും മാതൃകകളും ഞങ്ങൾക്ക് ആവശ്യമാവുന്നല്ലോ. ഞങ്ങളുടെ ജീവിതത്തെ ദൈവവചനത്താൽ ക്രമീകരിപ്പാൻ ഞങ്ങളെ ഇടയാക്കണമേ. ഈ ലോകത്തിന്റെ വെല്ലുവിളികളെ നേരിടുവാൻ തക്കോണം വിശ്വാസികൾ ദൈവവചനത്താൽ നീ ബലപ്പെടുത്തുന്ന ഓർത്തത്തെ സ്തുതിക്കുകയും സ്തോത്രം ചെയ്യുകയും ചെയ്യുന്നു. ഈ സന്ധ്യയെങ്കിൽ ഞങ്ങളുടെ യുവജനങ്ങളുമായ തിരുസനയിലേക്ക് ഞങ്ങൾ കടന്നിരുന്നു. UK, യൂറോപ്പ്, ആഫ്രിക്ക ഡയസിന്റെ വിധങ്ങളായ പ്രവർത്തനങ്ങളെ സമർപ്പിച്ച് പ്രാർത്ഥിക്കുന്നു. ഈ പ്രദേശത്ത് വിവിധ സ്ഥലങ്ങളിൽ നിന്ന് യാത്ര ചെയ്ത് കടന്ന് പഠനത്തിൽ ഏർപ്പെടുകയും വിവിധങ്ങളായ ജോലികളിൽ ഏർപ്പെടുകയും ചെയ്യുന്ന പ്രിയപ്പെട്ടവരെ എല്ലാവരെയും ഏൽപ്പിച്ച് പ്രാർത്ഥിക്കുന്നു. പ്രത്യേകിച്ച് യുവജനങ്ങളുടെ മധ്യത്തിൽ, വിദ്യാർത്ഥികളുടെ മധ്യത്തിൽ കർത്താവെ ഡയസിന് നൽകുന്ന പ്രവർത്തനങ്ങളെ ഏകീകരിപ്പാൻ തക്കവണ്ണം YouMat മിനിസ്ട്രിക്ക് സഹായിക്കുന്നതിനായി സ്തോത്രം ചെയ്യുന്നു. ഞങ്ങൾക്ക് നേതൃത്വം നൽകുന്ന ദൈവാനസ് തിരുമേനിക്കായി ഞങ്ങൾ സ്തോത്രം ചെയ്യുന്നു. എല്ലാ ആലോചനകൾക്കായി നന്ദി പറയുന്നു. ഇന്ന് കർത്താവ് ഇന്ന് ഞങ്ങൾക്ക് സ്ഥിരമായ നേതൃത്വം നൽകുന്ന അഭിയന്ത സെറാഫിൻ തിരുമേനിയെ ഏൽപ്പിച്ച് ഞങ്ങൾ പ്രാർത്ഥിക്കുന്നു. ദൈവമേ, അവിടുത്തെ കൃപ കർത്താവെ ഞങ്ങളോടുകൂടെ അവിടുത്തെ അഭിഷിക്തനോടുകൂടെ ഇരിക്കണമേ. നീ ഞങ്ങൾക്ക് നൽകുന്ന ചിന്തകളൊക്കെ ദൈവം അനുഗ്രഹകരമായി തീരാൻ സഹായിക്കണമേ. ക്ലാസ്സുകൾക്ക് നേതൃത്വം നൽകുന്നവർക്കായി സ്തോത്രം. നീ ബലപ്പെടുത്തണമേ. വിവിധ സ്ഥലങ്ങളിൽ നിന്ന് പങ്കെടുക്കുന്ന അച്ഛന്മാര്, വിവിധ സ്ഥലങ്ങളിൽ പ്രവർത്തിക്കുന്ന എല്ലാവർക്കായി ഞങ്ങൾ സ്തോത്രം ചെയ്യുന്നു. സ്വർഗപിതാവേ, ഞങ്ങളെല്ലാവരും ക്രിസ്തുവിന്റെ യഥാർത്ഥ സാക്ഷികളായി ദൈവരാജ്യത്തിന്റെ മഹത്വത്തിനായി ജീവിക്കാൻ ഒരുക്കണമെന്ന് പ്രാർത്ഥിക്കുന്നു. കർത്താവെ, ഞങ്ങൾ കൂടുതൽ ആളുകളെ ഇതിലേക്ക് പ്രതീക്ഷിക്കുന്നതുമേ വിവിധ സ്ഥലങ്ങളിൽ നിന്ന് അനേകത്തിൽ ജോയിൻ ചെയ്തായിട്ടും പ്രയോജനകരമായി തീരുവാനും സ്വർഗപിതാവിനെ സഹായിക്കണമെന്ന് പ്രാർത്ഥിക്കുന്നു. ആദ്യ അവസാനം ദൈവമേ ഇത് ഞങ്ങളെ നിയന്ത്രിക്കണമേ. പ്രത്യേകിച്ച് സൂം പ്ലാറ്റ്ഫോമിൽ ജോയിൻ ചെയ്യാൻ ആഗ്രഹിക്കുന്നവർക്കൊക്കെ യാതൊരു തടസ്സം കൂടാതെ അതിൽ ജോയിൻ ചെയ്യുവാൻ തക്കണം സഹായിക്കണമെന്ന് പ്രാർത്ഥിക്കുന്നു. കർത്താവെ, ശുശ്രൂഷകളെല്ലാം നീ വാഴ്ത്തണമേ. പ്രത്യേകിച്ച് കർത്താവ് ഇന്ത്യയിൽ നിന്ന് പങ്കെടുക്കുന്ന എല്ലാവർക്കായി സ്തോത്രം. ഈ രാത്രിയെങ്കിലും കർത്താവെ, ഞങ്ങൾ ചെയ്യുന്ന പ്രവർത്തനം ഏറ്റവും അനുഗ്രഹകരമാണ് എന്ന് പറയുന്ന കോണം സ്വർഗപിതാവിനെ സഹായിക്കണം. അതേ അവസാനം നിന്റെ കൃപയെ സൂക്ഷിക്കണമേ. യേശുമിശിഹാ മൂലം നിങ്ങളുടെ യാചന കൃപയുണ്ടായി കേൾക്കുമാറാകണമേ. ആമേൻ.
Good evening, everyone. Respected Right Reverend Matthews Mar Episcopa Thirumeni, who is presiding over this meeting, our Diocesan Bishop Joseph Mar Ivanios Thirumeni, respected clergy, esteemed leaders of Navadisha Counselling Ministry of Mumbai Diocese, beloved clergy of other dioceses as well, and my beloved brothers and sisters in Christ. With hearts filled with thanksgiving and joy, we gather today in the presence of God to welcome all of you to this blessed session that we are going to start as a collaborative effort with the YouMat student ministry of the UK, Europe, Africa Diocese and the Navadisha Counselling Ministry of Mumbai Diocese. It is truly a grace-filled moment for our community as a diaspora, as we are privileged to receive the presence, prayers, and blessings of our revered spiritual leaders like our bishops. Our diocesan bishop, Joseph Mar Ivanios Thirumeni, we are really privileged for the leadership that we receive through Ivanios Thirumeni, and we humbly thank God for the love, spiritual wisdom, and the guiding presence that he gives us. Especially, I would like to make a note of this effort and initiative that is happening today in this evening. As Thirumeni shared this initiative with YouMat and the Navadisha Counselling Team, we as clergy who are steering this ministry took time to sit together, and even though we are sitting in different time zones, we took the time to speak, have a session together with all the leaders of the counseling team, and plan to chalk down what are the areas that we could do some sort of efforts by culminating all the efforts from the student ministry and the counseling ministry of Mumbai Diocese. And this is because of the guidance and the wisdom that was poured out by Ivanios Thirumeni. And we are so thankful to Thirumeni for the insight and the great leadership that Thirumeni is giving. As Thirumeni is traveling, Thirumeni is not able to attend this session, but Thirumeni has guided us in different ways in making this evening, this effort, meaningful and a beautiful one. On behalf of our everyone who have gathered here, and beloved Thirumeni, I would like to, in his absence, I would like to wholeheartedly welcome our Ivanios Thirumeni as well to this meeting. Your Grace, Right Reverend Matthews Mar Episcopa Thirumeni, who is presiding over this meeting, and we are deeply honored by your presence, Thirumeni, through your dedicated ministry in Adur Diocese after your consecration. And we are so privileged and we are lucky enough to receive you as a guest, Thirumeni, to our ministry. And we would like to give you all our wholehearted prayers in your ministry, and let you be a shining light for the dioceses that you are going to lead, and may you be a blessing for our Mar Thoma church and to all other denominations. I would like to make a note of Thirumeni as well, because Thirumeni has gone through the era experience, and your upbringing, your way of life is always a passionate way of life, and I would like to make a note of that. And the affection that you give to us is the compassionate leadership you continue to inspire and give to the faithful is phenomenal. And may you continue to inspire the faithful to grow in faith, humility, and service. Your prayers and guidance today and in the days to come will be beneficial for our Mar Thoma church. And on behalf of all our members, on behalf of Ivanios Thirumeni, on behalf of Diocesan Council, our clergy brothers, and all Navadisha team, I would like to extend a wholehearted welcome to Matthews Mar Episcopa Thirumeni. We would like to extend our warm and sincere welcome to the respected leaders of Navadisha. Navadisha, I'm not going in detail about Navadisha as we have set apart a small portion of our program as an intro about what are the specific areas and what do Navadisha. As you can recollect from the name itself, Navadisha, it will definitely mean that new direction. So the leaders of Navadisha, steered by our Reverend Sam K. Matthew Achin, along with a team of leaders, team of counselors, team of psychologists. And I would like to say we are so blessed. Our Mar Thoma church is so blessed with such a team, and their commitment and vision play a vital role in nurturing faith, unity, and leadership, especially among the younger generation, among the married couples, among the families. And your efforts are a blessing to the church, Mar Thoma church, and even you travel away from your zones and you reach everybody across the globe. And we are so privileged to have this team with us on behalf of UK, Europe, Africa Diocese, on behalf of Ivanios Thirumeni and all the clergy brothers here, faithful members. I would like to extend a wholehearted welcome to the team of Navadisha, steered by Reverend Sam K. Matthew. Thank you so much, Achan. Hearty welcome. We are gratefully acknowledged. We acknowledge the presence of our clergy brothers who are serving in the UK, Europe, and Africa Diocese. Their faithful service, prayers, and pastoral care sustain our spiritual lives. We are also warmly welcoming all the faithful who have joined this session. You might be an anxious parent, you might be an anxious husband, or a faithful, hopeful wife, whatever it may be. These series of sessions will definitely support you, will definitely foster you in the days to come. And as we come together in prayer and fellowship today, may the blessings we receive strengthen our community, deepen our love for one another, and guide us to live as true witnesses of Christ in our daily lives. On behalf of everyone gathered here, I extend a a heartfelt welcome to our Sharafim Thirumeni and the leaders of Navadisha, our clergy, and all faithful. May this session be filled with God's peace, grace, and abundant blessings. Welcome, one and all. Thirumeni, as per the program, it's your turn, Thirumeni.
Thank you, Stanley Edson, for your welcoming words and our Achans, Reverend Sam K. Matthew, and all other Achans who lead the session and participate in this Zoom platform, and the Navadisha Counselling Team of Mumbai Diocese, and all the members of YouMat, Student Ministry of UK, Europe, and Africa. And I greet one and all in this late night here in India and an evening in your place. And I appreciate and congratulate all your efforts in connecting our young students. It's in collaboration with YouMat, in collaboration with the Mumbai Diocese and its Navadisha Counselling Team. You are conducting this program for the youth of that diocese, I hope, and it's a very new initiative for me, and I appreciate the Diocesan Episcopa Mar Ivanios Thirumeni and all the team members who put their efforts to connect with our youngsters in various parts of UK, Europe, and Africa. And I thank each and every one of you to include me also to this program. And I'm not taking much of your time because we are looking forward to hear from Mr. Reggie Samuel, who will be talking on the theme Empowered Parents, Connected Children. And as we all know, when a young couple is become a family, the young boy and girl from two different houses, when they come together, the priest or the celebrant unite them together in the presence of God, reminding them about their privilege and also their responsibility. Every Christian family is a privilege, and it's also a responsibility. It's a ministry that they carry through their life of parenting. Parenting means bringing up children, and we also exhort them that bring the child in the spiritual atmosphere, fearing God, and to love the church, and bring up them in Christian values. So it's really a task, and it's also a responsibility carried out by the parents. And as young parents, we have a great responsibility in a world that we face lots of challenges as parents. Formation of the youngsters, formation of a human personality is the responsibility ahead of us, and we know that how it is possible. The meaning of human life lies in love. That is, the loving and being loved is there we find the meaning of life. So becoming a human personality, the role of Christian parents it's very significant. And parenting in a Christian family, parenting is very important, essential part of their life. And parenting does not happen just like that, it happens only when the parents take care of many of the things, and reflection. Their life should be a reflection of God's love to their children. Then there is no bounds of love in between them, and love without bounds. That is the trust of a human, of a Christian family, and there we find an empowered parent, connected children in human relationships, and also through the love of God. And I'm not going to speak much about this subject, but I appreciate and congratulate, and I would like to inaugurate this session in the name of the Triune God, the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. And I express my hearty congratulations and thanks to one and all. And with these words, I would like to conclude, and I won't continue for a long time because here it's late, and I hope it will be a beneficial one to all the people who attend this program. God bless you all. Thank you.
Thank you, Thirumeni, Serafin Thirumeni, for your support and the words of wisdom that you have poured out in this session. May God bless your ministry. Thank you so much for accepting our invitation to attend this session. Thank you once again. And it is our wish our Thirumeni stays on for this session for till the end. But I understand as Thirumeni is occupied with his busy schedules. Thank you so much once again. So shall I move on, Thirumeni?
Yes.
Okay, thank you, Thirumeni, for permitting. Now we will have an introduction of Navadisha Counselling Ministry, and it will be done by the convener of Navadisha Counselling Ministry, Reverend Sam K. Matthew Achin. Over to you, Sam K. Matthew Achin.
Yeah, good evening to all. Respected Matthias Mar Ivanios Episcopa Thirumeni, dear John Matthew Achin, the Diocese Secretary, dear Subin Matthew Achin, the Bishop Secretary, and Stanley Matthew Achin, the YouMat Chaplain, and all other Achins, and my parents, dear parents, thank you for being with us in this ministry, especially this evening, to be a part of the Navadisha and YouMat Together ministry. I'll just take less than 5 minutes to explain the Navadisha and the activities that we are doing. Navadisha started its ministry on 1st August 2022. It was started by Joachim Marculus Episcopa Thirumeni, Suffragan Metropolitan Thirumeni. I just show a small video regarding the Navadisha which we started. These are the programs that we have been doing last 1 year. Sessions for Sunday school, teenagers, sessions for youths, pre-marital sessions, sessions for young couples, post-marital sessions, Sevika Sangam different sessions for senior citizens, teachers orientation session, and Sunday school teachers orientation sessions for exam orientation related for 10th and 12th students, and the parenting session which is we are doing right now. We have a pastoral counseling center at Mumbai Thoma Center, Vashi also. There's a few programs that we have conducted last couple of years for parenting, nurturing, for students retreat, knowing a child sessions for the youth retreat, young family fellowship sessions for young couples conference, premarital counsel sessions for youth retreat and teenage and youth sessions. 2023, 6th August, we celebrated 1 year of Navadisha in our diocese itself. These are the counseling team members, almost 15 of them, all are postgraduates and above in the field of counseling and having experience in the field of counseling. These are the volunteers from each of our parishes of Mumbai Diocese who came together to help the counseling team members in all the works. One more small video.
For all of us, life is a journey. Sometimes we take the right road, but sometimes we might miss a turn. That's when obstacles get in our way. No matter how strong we are, there are times that we need some support. Friends can help, and so can family. But sometimes a skilled professional can be what we need to really cope with our problems. We are Navadisha, a mission on counseling, providing compassionate counseling services that integrate Christian values, fostering healing, growth, and hope for individuals, couples, and families. We are here to hear. These are the programs we conducted. Come along, meet the Navadisha team and family, engage in conversations on mental health, and enjoy the joy of praising God as a community.
Thank you so much for listening to me. Thank you for the time. We pray that this meeting be a blessing for each one of you. My team members are also here in this meeting with us. We are 15 of us from the Diocese of Mumbai itself, as informed earlier. With collaboration with the YouMat, we look forward for the meetings in the coming up months also with UK, Europe, and Africa. Thank you so much. God bless you all.
Thank you, Achan, for that introduction. May God bless this collaborative effort by YouMat and Navadisha. Now, without wasting much of our time, we are going to enter into today's specific session that is empowered parents and connected children. And we have a resource person for today's evening session. We have Mr. Reggie Samuel, who is a member of Christos Mar Thoma Church, Mulund, Mumbai. And I had a small chat with Mr. Reggie Samuel with regard to what should I intro you for the session, and he actually gave me a big list of message. But but the vast experience being a teacher for 35 plus years, and as a counselor for Navadisha, and whether be it for children, for parents, for motivation teachers, he is actually a counselor, speaker, and a trainer in those respects. And with regard to his counseling field expertise, he is a global career counselor from the University of California, Los Angeles, and he has got a green belt certification for career counseling from Singapore, and he has a certification of child counseling from Royal Institute, Malaysia, and advanced master class certification in psychology from Council, India. So we are so privileged to have you, Mr. Reggie Samuel, from Team Navadisha, who's going to address on being an empowered parent and how you can effectively connect with your child. Over to you, Mr. Reggie Samuel.
You are true. Thank you. No need of reading it all. Once again, a very good evening to everyone out there, and good morning to all my friends who have joined from India. First thing, I'll really appreciate Thirumeni sitting at 12:30 and being with us, motivating us. And really, it's great, and it's really our honor also to be connected to the parents somewhere in UK, and try to be with them, try to understand them, try to help them. First and the foremost, like Achin said, my introduction requires a 35-year of teaching experience, being with parents and being with students. Whenever I meet parents and people, they say, who needs counseling? Counseling is needed by whom? By kids? I say no. is normally needed by parents and the teachers, because they are the two people whom with the child is for almost major time. So when you're being with parents and with teachers, because I was looking across the people out there, I could see some fair and beautiful faces, but same like India, people don't switch on the cameras. So it's a practice all over. So India, hai, yeah, it's UK. People don't switch on the cameras. So I have to see my own face when I have to address you all. If you are able to switch on the cameras at least for a minute, I can see the people who are there, and I can see all the actions there. So actions, all the actions high out there. And if parents can switch on the cameras for a minute, and then you can switch off. No worry, no. I'm not forcing you. You can switch on the cameras. Okay, fine. Starting with the it is basically a first. Yeah, achha, someone is writing out this channel. It's if possible, switch on the cameras. Because normally when a speaker speaks, it's always looking into the eyes of the speaker. The speaker, now I have to look on my eyes. It's the crowd in the audience. Are they able to absorb what I going to talk about? And the topic here is regarding parenting. So it's almost 12:30. So I know it's quite very late for Indians, but you people are quite okay because it's nearing 7 o'clock in UK, and here it's 12:30 early morning. So I will not take too much amount of time. I'll make it very short and very simple for you to grasp it and absorb. In my so many years of teaching, what has changed? The parenting style. I always say the old parenting system was actually good enough, but there is a lot of changes that happened in the new system of parenting. And what are we missing out? So what I've done is I've made some concepts called as 5 R's, R, because basically coming from my name, Reggie, so I've taken it as R's of parenting. 7 R's of parenting. That is what I will deal with. Very simple, bahut easy hoga. We will not go for anything. It is not complicated. Nothing is complicated. It's basically very simple, which we all normally can easily follow. And there is no rule book for being a good parent, but there are simple tricks and tips where we have to follow, or we might have seen from our parents, but we have ignored it in this modern process of parenting. I know in a country like UK, where both parents are working, it normally becomes very difficult. It looks very easy for people out here to say, "Arey, UK, they stay in UK, so the lifestyle is great, it's really good." But what struggles you have, you only know. So I can understand it because I travel, I meet parents, and I really understand. I've been to Dubai, I've been to Sharjah. So when we come across parents are always parents. But wherever they are, the worries are there, and the most important is too much concern. It's the child, their child. So we have 5 points. I made it very simple, 5 points. So I will just see to it. I'll finish it in 40 to 45 minutes, and 15 minutes for the QA. That is question answer if you have any. If you can't ask here, later on also you can connect so that any queries of yours can be easily solved. There is no issues. There is no problem which doesn't have a solution. And solution is not at all difficult. It's very simple. So the first R that I will be dealing with, or I'll be talking about, it is the relationship you have with your child. The first R is the relationship where we talk about a concerned parent. That is one, enlightened and a concerned. Today, the parents that we have is more like an interfering parent. I don't know what type of parent, which age group you belong, which age group of child your child belongs to. It will be a general talk. You can take across what impacts you. Wherever you stand, you can analyze yourself in the process. First one is a concerned, are you an interfering parent? Previously, when there were big families of 4 and 5, it was very difficult to handle these kids. There were many, bhai sab chalta hai, okay, all were running around. Now, as we have only one child, basically what happens, 1 or 2 maximum, our entire focus goes on the child. We look across what happens, what's going on. Okay, what you are doing. So normally what happens, the concern starts slowly becoming interfering in the life of, so that the child gets irritated. Oh my God, mom is so interfering. Mom is looking into this. Means we don't give them the decision-making ability. I've seen many of the parents, the kids are not allowed, they are not made responsible. I said the second point that we cover with this is responsible parenting. Now, when I say concern and interfering, the word I said interfering, normally I see these days in Mumbai or wherever I go, major decision of the child of what to take, which course to go about, which countries to choose if they want to go and study. It's all decided by the parent. The kid doesn't know, oh, which course he has to take, which stream he has to choose about, because he never knows his interest. It is the parents who decide, beta, do this, go for this, go for this. So normally what happens, the child doesn't know what talent God has given him. It's what talent the child, because everyone is talented in one way or the other. Because if you talk about myself as a student, I was a very average child. Myself as a person who could go and speak, no, I was zero. I could not even stand up on the stage and speak. Even God has given me the ability. I don't know. I came to realize about it quite late. So many times what happens, as we start interfering in, oh, better you do this, a child doesn't understand what talent a God has given. So being a concerned and being an interfering parent, that's the first problem we find. It's the relationship what we have with the kids. The second one, after the word relationship, we have is the word reflection. Oh, sorry, I said this word, being responsible. Making a child responsible for their own activity. Now, how can you make your child responsible? You say, normally what happens, once a week we sit across and give a long lecture of being responsible. Responsible, it doesn't happen in that particular way. Responsible is a practice that they see in us. They see us and they start becoming responsible. How it happens? Normally what happens in this busy world, I said technology is one. Kids are more addicted to mobile. Everyone says kids are into technology, mobile. Just go and see, are we not into this technology? Are we not into this WhatsApp and social media? We too as parents are sometimes connected to this, that we are so busy, we don't get time to sit and even talk to our kids. We don't get time. I think you are able to hear me. Am I audible? Is it okay? Is it okay? Am I audible to everyone?
Yes,
Can you
yes.
put a thumbs up?
Yes.
It's okay? Yeah, fine. Right. So it's very important. Now, how can you make, everyone asks me, sir, my child is not responsible. How can you make a child responsible? It's a very simple process. It's not at all difficult. Spending some time in a day, not an entire day you have to sit with your child. Then you start becoming interfering into everything what a child is doing. At least in a full day, might be evening time whenever you're back home. Because I said when we talk about UK and other European countries, there is a work and play culture. There's a work balance can be seen, which we cannot see in India. People go on working, people come home at 11 time. There is no control about the balance they have in life, work-life balance. If you are getting a time to get back home and you have your dinner together, at least a dinner, I'm not saying about the lunch, your dinner together, you need not ask your child, what happened in school, what happened in your area, what is this, what is that. You can share your experiences of the entire day. Might be today was a tough day, might be I could not do my work well, my travel was not good. So when you talk about your failures, your problems in life, kids know that life is not that easy the way a child is imagining it to be. I normally, when I went to Dubai and I was meeting parents and talking to them, I could find out majority parents could not buy a own house because they were on rentals. The reason is they were not sure about will the job continue. But kids were having a lavish life. They were not having about this. They were not knowing about the stress what the parents are going through. When you sit and talk about your problems, your worries, what happens? They understand, oh, life is not easy. I have to be responsible. He understands. Your failure, sometimes what happens, even tough life or difficulty in life is actually a process of learning. I have two kids of age of 25 and 23. Both are engineers, masters in data science. One is completed, one is in the process. So what we do, we spend a lot of time sitting together and sharing our problems and worries and being very open. And sometimes they guide me, Papa, you're not a very good businessman. It's okay. I'm ready to listen to what you say. And there is a good amount of chat. So that makes slowly a child makes responsible about their own growth, about the study, about the future. They know life is not easy. It's tough. So the second word comes out here after the relationship is being responsible. Second, after the word making them, once they are responsible, they know. I say the child has to be responsible here. Even in the teaching, I see a child has to be made realize that this learning process is done for my own self. It's not done for mom. It's not done for dad. It's not done for anyone else. It's for my own growth, for my own betterment. So after the relationship, it is the responsible, making a child responsible. Having a dinner together, but important is when you have a dinner together, all the gadgets what you have should be kept aside. Not the mobile, not the tab, not the TVs, so that you sit and really have a very sincere talk. So that's the second word I normally say in the 5 hours. The first one was a relation, second was being responsible. The third one is the reflection, seeing what you are. When it's a reflection, because very important is you have to analyze and you find out where are you standing. As a parent, are you a good parent or a bad parent? I will not say every parent is a parent, but I say, are you a motivator or a dictator? Are you a motivator? That's the most important in the learning process. In the learning process, it's very important a child has to commit mistakes and learn. Are you, when you give, I normally say when the child is too early or very in the early stages of the schooling also, let them play, let them take their own, let them pick what they want to pick. Others you understand, but this is not right, this is wrong, you have to pick up this. We never speak like this. We see our language is quite like this. So when you are getting time to talk to them, that's the most important, is a reflection of what you are. Are you a motivator? Normally, I've seen many of the parents, when they come to me, how much a child performs, they will always start complaining. Oh my God, he's not done this. Everyone requires an appreciation. I said, everyone. Thirumeni came out here, I said, it's 12:30. It's not very easy with a busy schedule coming out here and someone appreciating. It's always a better feeling. Oh my God, with all this, I've tried my best to be out here in this meeting. Appreciation, everyone needs. Might be a mom, a dad. When a dad works and someone saying, Papa, you work so hard. Papa, you do so much. You travel a lot. You have so much of pressure. Then also you perform. Your mama cooks something. When she cooks and serves, because normally today we have the YouTube channels to know new cookery shows. And what we do, we cook. We don't name it because we don't know what we have made. The color texture looks very different. You prepare it and serve it to your kids and the husband too. Husband never complains because he has no option. He will always be appreciating, saying it's very good, it is very nice. But a mother, a child, normally gives a very blunt or reaction. Mama chi, what you have made, it's absolutely not at all good. So the moment child gives such an expression, what is the next dialogue that will come from your side? What you get today, you eat. Tomorrow onwards, you will not get this too. But if a child appreciates, saying, Mama, fabulous, Mama, fabulous, it was really good. What was it? Then you name what you have made and just mind it. The next week itself, or within a week's time, you will prepare it once again. There are two things for it. Your child liked it. Second, a child appreciated it. So appreciation or the motivation is a driving force for a child where, when we walk in life, we don't know we are doing it right or wrong. Someone saying, okay, you're doing it right, beta, come on, chalo, no problem, I am behind you. I'm just behind you. Don't worry. You walk. I'm there. I'm looking at you. Don't worry. So this motivational words, because it's very difficult for a parent to motivate a child. Normally, when I say, if you are not motivating, then you're not walking, you're running towards danger. It's important as you make them understand. When you motivate, appreciate, you get a chance to even rectify them. But this is wrong. They will listen to you. Otherwise, they will say, Arey, Mama, she always says, she keeps on saying, I'm not bothered what she speaks. I'm not bothered because she keeps on saying, she will keep on complaining. So keeping on complaining, that is one, you keep on saying, don't do this, don't do this. Because today's kids don't require instructions. Today, they are not happy of you giving them instructions. Don't do this, don't do that. There should be a direction to what they do. We instruct them, we dictate on them, but we don't show them the direction. So here we require ourselves to be motivating them. My mama appreciated me to what I did. Mama Dana appreciated, but we don't have time to look at what they are really doing. A good deed of them, but sir, at your age, I could not. I was not that good enough to manage this. You're so good. I am so happy you could manage doing it, or might be some good deed a child has done, but very good. So I'm so happy for you. I do remember when I was telling my son, whenever you give something, there are small things we don't tell our kids. You serve someone, might be a cup of tea or coffee, don't give by your left hand, give it by your right hand. Anything you give to elders, give it by your right hand. So my son got it. He was too small enough. So he went to a laundry and he got the dress ironed, and then he gave the money. He gave the money to the shopkeeper. So the shopkeeper took the money and suddenly remembered, uncle, give the money back to me. Give the money back to me. And the uncle thought, what happened? He might have given me the wrong money, or he wants the money for something else. He gave the money back to my son. He took it and gave it back again to the laundry guy. Suddenly he was surprised. He said, he took the money, you're giving back again. No, uncle, I gave the money with the left hand. I should have given it with the right hand. So he gave it back again. He came home and told me, Papa, I did this. I said, what the uncle said to you? I said, nothing. He just moved his hand over his head, saying with a broad smile. And that was a real great gesture for a parent to teach a child, what is right. So sometimes we forget about the small gestures. And I've seen a guest coming to your house, kids sitting in one particular corner, not even raising or just getting up from their chair, showing a gesture. Oh, I respect the person who has entered. The small gestures, we don't tell the child, we don't motivate them for this. We only keep on complaining, and then they are totally, the gap between the parents and the kids just keep on widening, because I find today's parents are switching the responsibilities. They are rarely becoming a biological parent, rather now they are becoming academic parents. They are more concerned about the academy of the child. They are more concerned about the studies, about the courses, the assignments, all this. They are not the parents who give them values, because we don't have time to talk about values. We don't have time to talk about things that we know, the gestures, what a child shows. So one is a reflection of yours that goes to the child. What are you? What do you want the child to be? That's very important. Are you motivating them for the small good things, what they do, motivating them for the small success they are in school or wherever they are, or you keep on dictating your rules, that is, they are dictating on them? That's point number 3. I said it is a relationship. The second one I said is responsible. I said only five, simple 5. Kuch bada, it's not at all big that anyone cannot follow. I'll repeat once again, it's absolutely simple. You don't have to struggle too much or go through n number of books to learn about what parenting has to be. Because I said 35 years with only kids and parents. I don't go out, I don't roam around. I start my day at 7 in the morning, end the day at 10, and then sessions like this, I'm there for it. So I feel when I am with kids and parents, that is my best time I have. Only telling them what is needed. And I always feel when you keep on motivating, I was taking a session for kids, and I asked them, when did your parents appreciate you? Or appreciation word came from my parents. The group of kids were just looking around saying, said, yeah, you don't remember. Okay. So here, I don't remember. Okay, when did your parents scold you? I said, just now I was coming from the school to the class, and I found, there was a lot of complaint. Don't do this, don't do that. So, we keep on complaining and scolding. Rather, we don't, motivate them. We don't appreciate them. So appreciation, motivation is the third. It's the, the reflection of what you are. So 3, relationship, responsible, and third one is a reflection. The fourth one is rules that we set across. Now, when I say participative guardianship, normally participative, I said in India too and everywhere it happens. When you groom your child or when you have the kids day, 90% being a single child, because the biggest problem happens when you have a single child at home. I always ask parents, what is the most precious thing what you have at home? And that is the child, because your one eye is on what the child is doing. Might be there is a project, you will do it for the child, everything you will do it for the child, you always stand for the child. Because I normally see, even I was taking a session in one of a school, and I was stunned to see how the parents, they come to me and say, I always say, when I come for a session, I always see there is someone in the group needs me to be there to address them. So a parent came to me and said, yes, sir, it's really true, where my son is not very good in studies. It's very small. I think he was in 5th standard. Not good in studies. And my husband, his dad is very harsh on him. When the tuitions where he goes, he is being hit, punished, which is normally not done in other countries. But here it has been done. I punish him and his dad punishes him. And ultimately his dad says, is it clear? Nahi bhi rahega. If you're not there also is okay, because you're not studying. You're not there, it's okay. It's quite very hurting. What is that? Our child is the most important thing. Everyone has a different talent altogether. No 2 kids are the same because the DNAs are different. The concept, absolutely. I said my 2 kids are absolutely different. I'll tell you about that. So here, when you say, when I talk about the kids out here, the participators, I said one is this story, and the second was a parent coming and saying, my child was bullied in the school. And what I said, whenever I send a tiffin with my child, someone else eats it. So I increase the volume of food, but then others will eat. I said, what did you do? So I used to come to school, tell the teachers. My son insists me to come to the school. And every time what happens, the child remains behind the parent because parent is taking the lead. You have to give a child a chance. Come on, bacha, go and complain to the teacher. But you can call the teacher separately. Tell her, okay, my son has an issue, but don't tell him I have called up. See, motivate him, guide him. Okay, just see what his problems are. So he comes to know I can fight for my own case. I don't need my mom to be every time after me. Normally, I see every, when I go for a morning walk in India, it happens. I don't know how is it in UK. I have to come to UK to find out how things are. Whenever a child goes to school in the morning, I always see the parents carrying the bag and kids going for a morning walk. You don't know, who is going to the school, a dad or a child, because child is in the morning, because you have a coolie that is coming along. Because the first message you're giving your child, it is your burden. It is not your responsibility. It's very important you make them involved in everything what a child is doing. Make him involved. That is, make him participate in everything. Might be even decision making. Some smaller decisions you can ask him, Bacha, what do you feel? In the growing stage, when the child is too small, might be he will not. But when he grows up, involve him, make him a part, make him responsible. Don't keep him aside. You have to make him participate, and that is what the role of a parent has to be. That is the regulation, the rule that you have to follow, that is participative guardianship. So I said earlier, the first one was the relationship, a child and you as an enlightened and a concerned parent. Now, there is a word called as helicopter parenting, where a parent is, it happens nowadays. Wherever a child is, there is a watchful eye. There's a camera in the school, there's a camera in the class, there's a camera at home. So there's one watchful eye every time on the child. So, child is always, someone is watching me, someone is every time watching me. So one, I said, concerned and enlightened parent. That is the first word I said, relationship. Second is responsibly, to make a child responsible. Third, I said earlier, it is a reflection, seeing what you are as a motivator or a dictator. Point number 3. Point number 4, it is the rules and regulations you have. It is the guardian, that is participative guardianship, making a child participate. And the most important is repairing. What is the repair you do, and what are the problems that we normally have at home? The biggest problem we have is the comparison that we have. No one likes to be compared. No one likes to be, avoid the, undue competition. That is what happens. That's for everyone. Even when we compare ourselves with someone, we are not very much happy about it. I said we have to make every child is different. I said, I'll tell you about my own kids. Why? I normally give an example. My wife and me, both are teachers. So when the kids were at the lower standard, I asked my wife, do you want your kids to be into merit? So no, I said that is the reason, because I said I can't go against my wife because she's the most important home minister. How much I tell, I cannot, how much good counselor I am at home, I cannot control her if she doesn't go with my way of thinking. So she said, okay, I'm okay. I don't worry about their percentage. That is one. She's a super cool mom. I am very surprised to tell you, even super cool than me. So initially, when we left the kids, it's possibly there can be a decline. But slowly, they start realizing, they come up, and they have done really good from an average student. Both, I said, masters in data science. One is completed, one is still in 1 year of master. And they are in 2 different countries, one in Canada and one in Australia. The names, I'll tell you the names. One is Albin, and the elder one, and other is Aaron. When I look at the names, might be God has planned, I don't know. Albin comes word albinism, means fair. And Aaron comes from a word strong, but the name doesn't match with the personality. Albin is not fair. Aaron is fair. And Aaron is strong. This fellow is more stronger than him. The first name itself, that's a problem. There are 2 different personalities. One will get up early in the morning and study. Other will sit late night. One, the elder one, will be at home. Is a tech-savvy guy. The other one will keep on making friends. The moment he will come and enter a room, he will make friends with everyone out there. So he is that particular social guy. This fellow will be with his own. You say an hello, then he will say. Otherwise, he will not be concerned to even say an hello to you. So one is the other one is a corporate guy. He will be more of a corporate fellow. He's a business guy. He can think with innovative ideas. Is it clear? 2 different. Both are, I said, masters. Another one is very good in sports. This fellow, younger one is very good in sports. He is a good singer. This elder one is a good singer. Nothing matches between these 2 guys. Only one thing that is common, I tell people, is both use my name as Albin Reggie and Aaron Reggie. That means genetically, both are my kids. but they have the different talents which God has given. And I know I have two people with two different powers, two different talents. When they are together, it's absolutely mesmerizing. They have two different. Is it one is a business guy, one is a corporate guy? Might be after a few years they'll come back. They are one has a very good PR quality. One has a very good HR quality because he has started his own HR company in India in the name of Job Candy. Then he went to Canada. So what I say is the fourth point we have. It is the repair we can do is to avoid the comparison, the undue competition that you have among the kids. We don't say, but you see him and see the elder brother, how good he is. See that uncle's son, he's so good. See, he has become a doctor, he has become an engineer. See him. Sometimes when you see others, we forget to see what God has given in my kid. What is their extra? What is the best thing he has? What he can be best in? And our marketers search there that when you are talented in one, you are being seen. I said, as a person, I said I was a very average student. I could not even speak in front of 4. God gives you talent. Now I am speaking to parents somewhere in UK. So might be I'm passionate. I'm enjoying what I'm doing. I'm happy. I travel. Every time I say I was a very average student, and it's absolutely okay to be average. So here God gives you talents. What is important? The important is you have to know it is kept in small boxes. It is posted in small boxes. You have to open the boxes so that you can know what gives you the passion, that gives you the pleasure. You're smiling, you're not tired. It's 1 o'clock in India, and I will have the same energy to speak for another 4 hours, but I know I'm only allowed to speak for 35, 40 minutes. Why? It's very important. Are you passionate about what you're doing? What all job you do? You can be doing anything. You are good in drawing. You can be good in anything. There is no, I am a global career counselor. I tell kids across, not necessary you have to be a doctor or engineer. You can take up any profession, but you should enjoy the profession. Anyone see you say, he is different here. This you can take up events, you can be into hotel industry, you can be into tourism, you can be into any industry, but you have to be the best in the industry because that comes from within, from your heart, and then only touches the people. If I'm going to speak from my heart, it has to touch your heart. And that's what is very important. Let them find out what they are passionate of. Let them pick up, let them pick what they can like to pick up, so you can make them, correct them, or see which side they are trying to move. So I have taken these 5 points. If you talk about parenting, it will keep on because I said, it has to be short and crisp. The 5 points I said, I'll go back again one by one. First one, a concerned and enlightened parent. That is, we have the relationship with your child. It should be concerned. You should be able to talk to them, hear them. Every day I said it's an half an hour. You need not be there for might be 2 or 3 hours and half an hour time where we talk. Initially, a child will not talk about the problems, might be the bullying or might be the problems he's going through. So when you talk about your problems, slowly, you can look into the eyes of the child, because I was actually trying to look into the eyes of the parents who are sitting here, but I am only looking at my eyes rather than looking at anyone else, because no one is switched on the camera. Because the most important is the eye contact with your child. Because what has happened these days, even the schools have become using the DG boards. The DG boards, kids are looking at the screen, kids are looking at the TVs out there, not looking at the eyes. You feel, oh, he's busy watching a TV, might be thinking something else. When he's looking at you, his eyes will speak. That is what I say COVID gave you. When I was COVID infected and I was in a hospital for more than 10, 12 days with my lung infected for more than 45%, any people coming in is regular, they were smiling. They were smiling. How can you see? It's all PE kit, the full mask, but the eyes, expressed. The eyes used to say, don't worry, you will be well. Everyone used to come and talk to you, ask you about you. So I used to say, 12 days and for this, I could see the eyes smile. Its eyes should speak. Means you should look into the eyes of your child to find out what is different today. What is the change that is happening? So you can't find any problem, because recently might be you have read in a paper where a Delhi boy committed suicide. He jumped in front of the metro and committed suicide. The parents went on a dharna. They went to the school saying that the teachers, were harsh on the kids. They were harsh on the kids. Go back and see. Were your teachers not harsh? But when you went to him, I said, Bacha, what happened? Your dad used to say, mom used to, don't worry, mona, problem illa. Well, I will come and talk to your teachers. What happened? Achha, you did this. Next time you see that, you don't do it, but don't worry. Next time you tell me, I'll come to your school to talk to your teachers. Now what has happened? Might be you are at blame, you are at fault. Might be parents never stood with the child or never realized what's going in the eyes. Suicide is never a one-day decision. It keeps on. He feels is a failure. He feels like no one is going to listen to me. No one will understand me. That's a problem. No one will understand me. In my teaching, I be with the kids. Whenever kids, I run my own institute. I'm a teacher, I say. So whenever kids move out of the classroom, I don't sit in my office. I stand outside talking to them, saying, hi, hello, yeah, how are you? So if a child is avoiding a contact, there is something I should talk to the child of. That is what we are missing out in the eye contact with the child. That's what, it's a very concerned parent. You have to be concerned. Concerned. Concern doesn't mean you have to be with the child for 24 hours, leave your job, be with them. That's not at all possible, and you should not do it. Here, during the board exams, I find many of the parents, they take holidays and sit at home for the kids. I said, you are more difficult times for the child sitting at home, because you're taking a holiday, you're just looking at him, not allowing him to move at all. So it is not an interfering concern. That's one, it's a relationship. The second one, responsible. Make them responsible. You talk about your failures. I was not a good student, okay? I was not good. You are really good. I never did this. You are doing this. We can make them responsible. When you talk, tell about your hardships. Normally, many times happens, I say to parents, you have a few dollars, might be in dollars or pounds, in your pocket. A kid will ask, you'll pick it out and give it to your child. Never tell them, but I don't have that much. And this month, it was a tough time. But we don't tell the child, we give it to them. Now might be the initial part, the demand will be less. But later on, the volume of the demand will increase. And then he will say, my mom doesn't love me. My dad doesn't love me. Because he's not giving me that material things what I want. So material things doesn't make a good parent. It is the affection, the time that you spend with your child. Might be you go out to eat something, might be minimal thing, but my time, my dad has given the time with him. We talk. Now, I used to go driving. No, now also when they are coming, my one kid from Australia is in India. My other one will come on 23rd of this month. What we decided, just go drive. So we can sit, we can talk, because car, we don't use a mobile. So how much we can share, which makes the child responsible. But this is not the right way. I always talk to them a lot. They are quite grown up, 25 and 23, but we have a chat to make a child responsible. Third one is a clear reflection. See what you are. What type of parent? You are a dictator? Are you motivating them? Are you energizing them? That's the third one. The fourth one is rules and regulations. That is, we have the participative guardianship. It's not setting up rules, do like this, do like that. You can be flexible. There is no fixed rules in parenting. You cannot have a manual where you follow this. Aisa hota nahi hai. Nothing happens like this. It is, you have to be flexible. You can change, because I said relationship is like a rubber band. You keep it tight, it's problem. You keep it loose, it doesn't make a sense. You have to have a perfect pull. We call it as controlled freedom. It's not only freedom, it's a controlled freedom. You have to bring control, and there is a freedom. That's both. It's a freedom to be given, but it's controlled. So what is rules and regulations? Participative guardianship. And last is repairing the relationship where it has gone wrong. That is avoiding undue competition. Don't compare. Oh, you got this much? Okay, what is the highest in the school? How much you got? You got only this much? Oh, nothing is going to go for you. You are not going to get in good universities. You are not going to go do this. See that boy, see this. So what happens? The morale goes down. Bacha, don't worry. We are after you. We are behind you, standing very strong. Don't worry, bacha. That gives a confidence in a child, because competition, undue competition and comparisons brings a child low, brings the best out of him. So the 5 points I said, this is a very simple 5 point. The time is absolutely, it's 40 minutes. I said it's for the parents who are there. I can see Jobinathan is there. I say parents are not keeping the cameras on. The Q&A session, you can ask me questions. I said I have given only 40 because it should not take so much amount of time. I think one Sujumon is a hi sir. Thank you sir for at least switching on the cameras. You will motivate others to switch on the cameras now. Okay, see, sir has put, that's good here. Sir, you are a revolutionary here. Wow, you have brought a change. Jenu from South Africa, hi ma'am. Hi, yes, broad smile. That's so good. That's good. So good. You have to, that energetic smile will keep me wake up here. I will sleep. It's 1:10. It's 1:10 here. Don't be, because I kept my coffees here so that I should not sleep. Okay, so keep the smile going. So that will make me more energized. Others too. Vinci, Verghese is there. Blissy, Boni, Betty, Anju. Don't worry, yaar. You can switch on your cameras. At least I can say a hi to you. Jesselyn, Jessie, Jincy, Gino, Jijo, Joanne, Joe, Joymon, Johan. There are many. बहुत सारे जे लोग हैं, but cameras कोई नहीं चालू कर रहे. Okay, CB, yes CB, hi CB. Oh, CB is also there. But greenery, बहुत सारे greenery पीछे है. A lot of greenery behind you. I know it's yeah. Hi with everyone. CB is there. CB has come now. Okay. Now, you can be very open, because it's absolutely, I just shared, it's very simple. There is nothing very difficult in this parenting. It's simple. You go back to your parents, that day there was very less amount of distractions. We cannot say, I cannot blame you, because there are a lot of distractions. Your mobile, your work, your Facebook, your TVs, your mobiles, your laptops. Everyone is busy. Parents come and say, oh, my child is a mobile addict. I just ask parents, what is the first thing when you do when you get up? When you get up in the morning, what is the first thing you do? Can anyone tell me? What is the first thing you do when you get up in the morning? Achans can also answer. But don't worry, no one will judge you. Everyone can answer, because you're also dads and moms. So it's okay. Achin hai karke zaruri nahi. You can be dad and moms even though. What is the first thing you do when you get up in the morning? You say brush your teeth. Oh my God, pray. That's good. Get ready. Or pick your mobile first before your prayers. Be very honest. You cannot tell. The first thing we do, we pick a mobile, see all important messages there. Then there are some people who say we pray. It's okay. But pray ke baad, okay, we run to school. There are some who say turning off the alarms and checking the notification. That is what we can see. Or brush your teeth directly. Johan says, you just brush your teeth. So you have the brush on the bedside. Suddenly you pick up the brush and start brushing the teeth. Oh, that's good. That's good. This is a very good answer. Everyone has their own right to give the answer. So there are, because I also do. I run an institute, so I have to see, is any of the lectures cancelled? Or some teachers who are not going to come for my institute in the next day, might be is anything else. I pick up the mobile, see the notification, see the messages that is there. Then I keep the phone ahead. Then I go and do other activities. So normally what happens, not only kids, these mobile companies are paid to make it attractive. Why is this mobile attractive? You can tell me the reason behind it. The mobile is attractive because the relationship is not attractive now. Our relationship lacks the shine which the mobile has. And this is what we have seen during the COVID period. What normally happens, we had a lot of time with the kids. We used to enjoy, we used to go to the kitchen, cook for them. We mess up the kitchen again. We have the fight with the wife. What have we done? But dad, a good cook. He prepares something. We used to sit and play carol. I say sometimes, at least once a month, there should be a lockdown. Once a month, there should be a lockdown where you're not going out, no planning, nothing. You're spending a time with your kids, talking to them, sharing with them. And that's the best way. And when you be with them, you will have the pressure within you also minimizes. We are all talking about the kids, but are we just imagining what stress we all go through? We all go through, because when I talk about females, mamas, they keep on talking. That is God's gift to them. They give out like a cooker has a whistle. The God has given a whistle. They keep on talking. So they minimize the pressure. Sometimes dad doesn't. They behave like a very serious dad. The moment they walk in, they're very serious. They will never talk. They never discuss. They never show their emotions. It's within when you talk to your kids, you share your emotions. You talk. It helps. Okay, now he said, like Achan said, no one was ready to talk. Okay, no problem for people. It was nice, but I could not read it. 1 minute, I'll just. Now, let me see the sharing, the message. Notes. No, sorry. Okay. A chat, sorry. I was just trying to find out.
The question is from Dublin, Ireland.
Yeah. It's a nice. Thank you for the appreciation you gave me. Thanks very much. We too need it. What should we do if a child is not taking up their passion seriously or growing up without clear goals? And normally, what happens? The kids are normally suddenly they will not come and become very serious about their goals. You have to, because when you are giving them a chance to walk, there are all things around you, but everything doesn't attract. There are some that attracts them. Oh, this is what I am attracted with, or this is where I want to take my life ahead with. So it is always important what they love to do, because my younger one said, Papa, I want to go into architecture. Might be after 6 months of studying and drawing and all, he said, no, Papa, I'm not interested. I want to go for something else. Suddenly, you can't find your 6th and 7th standard child being very serious about their goals. It is first, they have to be serious about themselves, serious about their studies, and then once they start studying and doing their work on their own, slowly they will come to know what area they will love to be. So you have to you cannot hold their hand and keep walking, because when you hold the hand, they will try to hang on your hand. They will never walk on their own. Because the moment the child walks, a child will fall, will get up. It's okay. It's okay for a child to fall, or okay for a child to just see, when a child falls, he comes to know, okay, might be this is not the way to walk. I think I have to walk in a different manner. I took a wrong step. It's very important giving a child some decisions you make. But no worry, let me see what you can do. That open chat, rather than giving your feed, yeah, chai, this is good, this will earn you a lot of money. Money doesn't come if passion brings money. Money doesn't bring passion. It's passion gives you money. People see what you can be good in, they be with you. So it's when you give them the responsibilities, slowly they become serious about their goals, and they even try hard to achieve it. Okay, so I forgot the name of Jinu, I think, wrote asked for the question.
Anu.
Okay. Anyone, and even not today, might be on an open platform, you're not able to disclose or talk about your problems. You can connect to me later also, because you can take my number from Stanley Etchen, and you can put on my WhatsApp, and if it's a small question, I can write back. If something a serious issue, we can even talk whenever I and you both are available. Someone asked something new. Let me check it out. Some new. Any more questions from? Any more questions? Really happy to see, because I was slightly not very serious. I was worried that will the parents be there for the session? So it's a good number of parents who are attending the session. It's an initiative of we from Mumbai and from the Navadisha, connecting to parents out there in UK. So any more question? You can be quite very open. This QA session is for you. Nothing to be judged, because we are all in the learning stage. Sometimes it's not, we don't know what we are doing. Might be we all try to be a good parent, but sometimes it happens that it has gone wrong somewhere. No one is there to guide us. We take up baby steps. So it's very important when you share your worries, your problems, there is a simple way to get a solution to. I normally, coming from Dubai, when I did sessions in Dubai, I seen a lot of kids asking. I know a child somewhere from, I will not tell which parish a child is in. She had a lot of issue from parents. Thank you, Shibu. This child, had an issue. Said, she, as Achan told me, ki, this child will not speak, not talk to you. But my conversation with her went for around about 1 hour 40 minutes. And in this 40 minutes, after that, she had 2 or more, I had a talk with her. And she said, sir, can you speak to my parents? They're very harsh, they are very rude, they will not allow me to go out. There's a lot of restrictions. And I tried contacting the parents many times. I told an action, I messaged them. But the mom and dad was not interested to talk, because it's very difficult to bring a change and to accept where we go wrong. Acceptance is not that easy. So one day a child called me and said, sir, can you tell me any idea how I can get disconnected from my parents? Can you give me any idea how can I get disconnected? That's enough now. And the child was in 12th standard. And luckily the mom walked in. I said, God's wish. She walked in. I said, you pick the phone, go to the next room. Dad was there, and she every time used to say, my husband is very busy. My husband is very busy, doesn't have time. And I said, what time your husband comes back? I said, she comes back at 7:38. I said, I reach home by 10. And when after 9:30, 10 also, I used to make it a time to go out with my kids, go for a drive. I was a bike initially, then was a car. How much tired I am, my kids doesn't know. It's me knowing it. So it was a point, I am tired. I can't. Then I had a quite 1.5 hour session with them. They realized. So this is this. Then they had a lot of excuses to give. But it helped them to change themselves, because it's very difficult to bring a change. And it's we all feel our parenting is good. No parent is bad. Might be we have to be flexible somewhere. Look at the points I've given you. Just look at the points carefully. Remember the points. I'll put it on the screen. I'll share the screen, because just now I created this point. Then I said, oh, parents will remember this point or not. So I said, I'll just share it. Keep it on the screen. You can take a screenshot. See which all points can connect with you. Which are the areas where you can, because I'm not only, I do teachers training. The reason for teacher, I said earlier, it's like a triangle. At the base, we have the parents and the teachers. Because 90% time, it's the child with the teacher. And any one going wrong, it's a problem. Any one going wrong, it's either the parent or the teacher. Both have to work in coordination. But the coordination is missing. You go to the school, the teacher will say, okay, what are you doing? Take care. So that means you are switching the roles from a biological parent to an academic parent. That is where the problem lies. The teacher has to say, don't worry, I am there for your child. Don't worry, I'll take care of him. I'll take care. That word of responsibility by the teacher makes a parent relieved. Oh, this is an academic parent and I'm a biological parent working together in coordination. So it's that very important out here. And really, and this time someone said it is a need of the hour. Very much true. It's the need of the hour. So when a parent said, my child is not studying, agar mar bhi gaya, if you die, it's okay. That is not taken. That is not taken when a parent says, you die. If you die also, it's okay for me because you are not studying. You are not successful in your life. That's so sad. Where is our, life going? His academy has become the most important. No, success is not based on academies. It is based on how much confident you make your child, how much you make your child street smart, the decision-making ability, all makes a child smarter. Responsive parent is what a child needs. And true, very true, responsible parenting. Make your child, you be responsible and make your child responsible as one of the R's in my talk today. So I said 5 words. That's for you to understand. A relationship, responsible is exactly that's second one. Reflection of what you are. Rules and regulation, that is a participator, guardianship. And last one, repairing the relationship you have. Talk to your kids. Spend some time with them. Go out for a walk. Go out and have a cup of ice cream with them. Go out for a small meal. What you eat is not important, with whom you eat. The time you spend with your child, you run, we all run. But how far you are going and where is our kids? They remain very far behind. What are we running for? What are we? Jason said something. It's nothing difficult. When you say it's difficult, Jason, Jason said, it's absolutely, it's a joyful journey. We never know whether we are good parent till it's too late. I never know if the child is being be a God. And I said, I'll repeat, I'll just say, the parenting is not very complex. Make it very simple. Nothing is difficult. Giving some time with them, it's not difficult. Playing a small game with them, nothing. You said a parent who plays, prays, eats together. It's a beautiful life. You have to pray together, you have to play together, you have to eat together. It's very simple. I think nothing is so complicated. We have made it complicated. We have made our life so complicated. We see it's so complicated. No, it's absolutely awesome. You have multiple roles. So, you have to, take care of the responsibilities. You have to talk to them, share with them. It's not, if you think it's difficult, it is. It will become difficult. Motivating them is not difficult. Talking good about them, no. Giving them a chance, allowing them to make mistakes, it's okay. Okay, I said now, there are a lot of apps. There are crores and crores of rupees being spent on the employees who come and join a company to make it look attractive. So what is attractive? Your relationship or the mobiles? If your relationship is not attractive, because everyone, when you come, my dada is there. My dad is going to come. He's going to come and play with me. He's going to, be with me for some time. He will keep his mobile. You are busy with the mobile. We say, our game. He said, my job. It's my job. And that is your game. And they are busy with some other game. We say we are busy with something. Oh, no, I have a lot of things to do. You can switch your mobile off for some time. Be with them. When you keep it aside, they will keep it aside. You tell them to keep it aside without you keeping it down. Okay, it's not possible. It's absolutely not possible. You sacrifice and they too will. And they will find, oh, my dad is so cool. Dad is so good. So nice and so jolly. My mom is good. My dad is good. You said, you saying, you talk. Simple. Life is not that complex the way you take it as. I will tell you because I do it that way. I do it that way. We sit, we talk, we sing. Sometimes I just do, my kids are 25-year-old. But what I do is I put my foot out and say, oh my God, you just massage my leg. I like it to be massaged. One day what I did is, he kept his leg on my side and I tried to press it and pulled it back and said, Papa, it's not your job. It's not your job. It's okay. I do it. You please don't. Sometimes, you try to give the small lessons to them. You give that small lessons. Might be many of the parents say, my child is not studying, what I should do. What you should do? So normally what happens, one day keep your kitchens all empty, nothing is there, no pocket money, nothing, no phone orders. Sit in front of the TV and start watching the TV. A child is hungry, will come to your mama, where is the food? Better 2 minutes, 2 minutes, 2 minutes. Let me watch this beautiful serial I am seeing, or the OTT platform. It's a new movie that has come. And the hunger is, the child is too hungry. Mama, please, what are you doing? Have you forgotten your role of being a mama? I am hungry. You can make a child sit with you and say, but beta, because this is what I forgot my role of being a mama and sitting in front of a TV. And what happened? My work suffered. When you are balancing, not doing one, you're just not doing your work and being with your gadgets and mobile, 100% something will suffer. The small lessons, small talks, small gestures, they see you, your role models, how you go out and talk to people. They see you because you are their heroes. Mom and dads are the heroes. They see you how you talk. My child is rude. My child is harsh. Go and look back in the mirror. I can sound a little harsh. You go and look at the mirror and say, how am I? Reflection. My child is the same. I speak like this to others, so my child speaks to me in that same manner. People say, my kids, "Arey sir, aapke bachche bahut pyare, achhe baat karte hain." Because they see me talk. If I'm harsh, they will be harsh. If I'm sober, sweet in my talk, they will be. So they are the reflection, mirror image of what you are. You cannot say ki you do like this, but I am like this. My job demands me to be like this. No job demands you to be like that. It's to be what you are. Your kids copy what you do. So it's the reflection of yours. They are your reflection. They are the mirrors of your life. So the 5 points I said were simple points. I'll just put, if you want, you can just take it. Okay. It's there on the screen. 5 hours of parenting relationship. I just wrote it just now so that it can be seen on the screen. Enlightened and concerned parent, reflection, motivator, not a dictator, making a child responsible. The 3rd R, rules and regulations. It's a participative guardianship. And last, we have the repair, avoid undue competition. So this is the 5 points I mentioned in my talk, making it very short. They gave me 40 minutes, but I spoke for 1 hour. So really thankful for you all to be in the Zoom meeting and listening to me and giving the energy, because I'm imagining that you're smiling and you're happy on the other side. I can see Jane smiling. I think uska smile bas ho gaya. At least one person smiling. That's good. At least one is smiling. Okay, Sibi, your smile is not seen. Your image is up till here. Now I can see a smile. The second one. Shobana, smiling. That's so good. Stanley Hudson was smiling from the time I started. So I include him. Sam Hudson tolerates me for every session. He's a Navadisha convener. So there is no option for him. He has to, I say every time to smile. So he smiles. So he's always there. Susan Thomas. Hi, Susan. It's so nice to see you smiling. That's so good. Okay, and there are many more. The smiles are not seen, but if you can show your smile, it's good. But I hope I did justice to the time you have given to me.
There's one more question pending. There's one more question.
Yeah, pending. There's one more question pending. Really sorry, I'm not seeing it. Oh, sorry. 2 questions pending. Okay. Whether how can a parent identify about how their child's experience stress, change, and disappointment? You talk about the problems what a stress what a child has. It's a very simple nothing. I said I speak. And I speak when you sit with your child and you're going to have a food and your child is not speaking to you, you can understand ki bacha, there is something with a child. Directly, what happened to you? You need not go. He will not come and tell you, what is going in his life, the stress level that he's having. But the eyes can tell. If the family of UK need a counseling session, now So that's a very I have to know the law of that country. But you can connect to Navadisha, also connect to us when you want to. There are social media platforms, WhatsApp there. You can put up your small queries. I said it's quite very simple. Someone said, how can I know the stress level in my child? And the reason, the only way to know the stress is the eyes. It's peak. So you don't know. I just stand. I always say, I stand up on the stage, and if I'm taking a session of even 200 people, I never allow anyone to hide behind someone. You have to see, because now I'm not able to see everyone in this group. Because if I am able to, I will be able to find out whether you're enjoying or you're saying enough here, bas karo, leave us alone now. No, at least the eyes will speak, even though your words, you'll not come up with words. Same way, a kid the eyes will come and speak, because he's down, he's not that active, the face totally becomes dark, the shine in the face will vanish. There's a shine, there's a natural shine on the face. It's not black or white or fair, or it's a shine on the face. It will vanish because he's stressed. And you can easily read it. Doesn't require too much amount of counseling to be done. If you see your child, you can make out the difference in a child. Directly don't pounce on him. Don't pounce on him. Feel, that there should be confidence building program. I can walk up to my dad. Normally what happens, we start blaming. It's because of you. It might have happened like this. It's because of you. Is there some eve teasing happening? Might be you gave him or her some gesture. So that's the reason it's coming. We start blaming the child. Believe in the child. That's the most, believe in your child. Hear, listen to your child, what your child wants to speak to you. Might be through your action, through your words. Might be the anger is some way of expression. The anger is also some way of expression. The tantrums are some way of expression. It's expression, what a child tries to give or convey a message to you, how much you're able to understand. Uske liye, you need not go for any counseling classes. It need not go for big. You just be a good parent to understand and try to read your child. And you can get the solution. It's not that I said it is not complex. It's not at all. Because I said I'm a teacher more than I say a counselor. 35 years with kids, with parents. That is what my greatest earning of my life. 35 years with them. So that I could make out from the parents. And the best thing is, the first thing I tell parents when they come to me, stop teaching a child. Stop telling a child to study, because it's their responsibility. It's not yours. Let them pick up. Let them do. It will take some time. Because you're just giving the keys to a toy. The moment you stop giving the keys, the doll will stop running. The vehicle, the small toy will not function because you have stopped the keys. We are habituated to give the keys. We have made them dependent. They depend on you. They only go when you push them. That's not the way. Wait, don't worry. Nothing. The next day, you need not be successful. It's a long journey of this. It's a long journey. But make them responsible. Because my kids are in 2 different countries. One in Canada and one in Australia. I can't be with them. I can't keep them guiding. It's they to take decisions, tough situations. My elder one had a lot of tough situation. He was in Canada, a lot of snow, getting jobs. Australian kid, I think he was very lucky. From the day he went to Australia, he got everything smoothly. Very smoothly. Only before that, he had a problem of getting getting loan for his, because my elder one had a loan. So second one loan, it was difficult. But then also managed. At that time he had some issue. Otherwise, everything was okay. Elder one called me, Papa, nothing is going fine for me. I said, Beta, when the waters are rough, don't swim. Just float. You will get time to swim. Let's not waste the energy. Just wait for your turn to come. Then you get chance to swim. Don't. But my younger one, I said, Beta, I'm worried about you. Why? Things are going fine for you. The moment things will go bad, how will you react? Because I know when his loans were not getting cleared, I was taking a session for youth, and the topic was Imuna Mase, faith in action. Imuna Mase. And he was there in the workshop. He lost 6 kilos in 10 days. because he was worried he will not be able to go to Australia. I said, if God wants you to go, he will make you be in Australia and study there. And it happened. That is the faith we should have. Belief. That's the being with you, talking to you. It's just a belief, the manifestation. Okay, my God wants to do the best of work for the families and the kids and the parents. I feel I'm blessed. I feel he gave me all. From giving and coming into Navadisha was also accidental. So he will give, he will guide you. Everything is planned. You have to do nothing. Go with the flow. Go with the belief that God is with you. The Lord will take care of you. Take care of your kids. Be with them. Spend time with them. You will get, the ability to solve your problems. Any more questions still pending? It's 2 more.
That's it. That's it.
That's
Thank you so much, Mr. Reggie Samuel, for that thoughtful session. As we had around 90 units active and awake with the energy that you were pouring upon this session. Thank you so much for the expertise and experience within this 45-50 minutes. You have actually shared whatever our parents need at this hour, and being empowered parents, you can surely connect with their children. So I, on behalf of our our YouMat ministry and Navadisha Counselling Team, I would like to extend wholehearted thanks to Mr. Reggie Samuel. Thank you so much. I invite Reverend Sam K. Matthew to give a small vote of thanks for this session.
Thank you, dear Achan. Thank you so much. May I take this time for a vote of thanks. Thank you, our respected Joseph Mar Ivanios Episcopa Thirumeni, for initiating this session and this program in the diocese. Especially, I thank Matthews Mar Seraphim Episcopa Thirumeni for inaugurating this session and this meeting also. Thank you, Thirumeni. I take this time to thank Mr. Reggie Samuel for being with us and enlightening us with the thought of parenting, how a good parenting needs to be empowered parenting. Thank you, Mr. Reggie Samuel, for speaking to us for the last 1 hour. Thank you so much. John Matthew C. Achan, the Diocese Secretary. Thank you, Achan, for being with us. Subin Matthew Achan, the Bishop Secretary. Achan, thank you, Achan, for being with us. Stanley Matthew Achan was the coordinator of this ministry, this meeting from the initial day when we had a meeting in the month of December till now. Thank you, Achan, for all the coordination and for making all of them come together in this meeting. Thank you, Achan. We also thank all the clergy of the diocese who are with us. Thank you, Achans, for being with us, and the dear parents also for your time that you spent with us in this meeting. Our team Navadisha were also with us in this meeting, especially Ms. Elsie Verghese was there throughout this meeting, being with us. Thank you all so much for your time. May God bless you all. By God's blessing, we'll meet again in the coming of months also. Thank you so much. God bless you all.
Thank you, Sam K. Matthew Achan, for rendering the whole team of Navadisha towards this initiative. And I would like to take this time to thank God for all the support. Even though Achan mentioned, I would like to mark this and highlight the initiative of our Ivanios Thirumeni and all those who joined, especially our Seraphim Thirumeni and all Achans, and all those nice notes that are coming in the chat box. That should be read out, but I'm not taking that time. I am pretty much sure that everybody benefited from this session, and hopefully we are planning out with the guidance of our Ivanios Thirumeni even more meaningful sessions in the days to come, in the months to come, and hopefully we will all meet in this platform yet again. Even though we have to let our Navadisha team to be awake at 12 early in the morning, but it will be beneficial. And I want to mark the presence of one of the members from South Africa. Thank you so much for joining. And I could see many people from different parts of the globe. Thank you once again. Thank you, one and all. And for the concluding prayer, I invite the vicar of Hermon Marthoma Church, Midlands, Reverend John T. Thomas to lead us with the concluding prayer.
പ്രാർത്ഥിക്കാം. ഞങ്ങളെ സ്നേഹിക്കുന്ന ദൈവമേ, ഈ അനുഗ്രഹിക്കപ്പെട്ട സമയത്തിനായിട്ട് സ്തോത്രം. UK, യൂറോപ്പ്, ആഫ്രിക്ക ഭദ്രാസനവും മുംബൈ ഡയോസിൻ്റെ നവദിശ എന്ന് പറയുന്ന പ്രോഗ്രാമും ഒരുമിച്ച് ചേർന്ന് എങ്ങനെയാണ് ഉത്തരവാദിത്വപരമായ റെസ്പോൺസിബിൾ പേരൻറ്റിങ് എന്നതിനെക്കുറിച്ച് പ്രിയപ്പെട്ട സഹോദരനിലൂടെ ലഭിച്ച നല്ല ഉൾക്കാഴ്ചകൾക്കായിട്ടും നല്ല അറിവുകൾക്കായിട്ടും സ്തോത്രം കരയറ്റുന്നു. വളരെ വെല്ലുവിളി നിറഞ്ഞതായ ഒരു കാലഘട്ടത്തിൽ ഞങ്ങളുടെ തലമുറകളെ വാർത്തെടുക്കുന്നതായിട്ട് വലിയൊരു ഉത്തരവാദിത്വം ദൈവം തമ്പുരാൻ ഞങ്ങളെ ഫലമേൽപ്പിച്ചിരിക്കുകയാണ്. മാതാപിതാക്കൾ എന്നുള്ള നിലയിലും അച്ഛന്മാർ എന്നുള്ള നിലയിൽ, അതുപോലെ ടീച്ചേഴ്സ് എന്നുള്ള നിലയിലൊക്കെ ഏറ്റവും അനുഗ്രഹകരമായി അവരെ വഴി നടത്താനായിട്ട് കൃപ ഞങ്ങൾക്ക് നൽകണമെന്ന് പ്രാർത്ഥിക്കുന്നു. ഞങ്ങൾ എങ്ങനെ അവരെ വളയ്ക്കുന്നുവോ തിരിക്കുന്നുവോ അതിനനുസരിച്ച് അവർ തിരിയുന്നവരാണെന്നുള്ളതായ ബോധ്യം ഞങ്ങൾക്ക് നൽകണമെന്ന് പ്രാർത്ഥിക്കുന്നു. ദൈവമേ, ഉത്തരവാദിത്വമുള്ള മാതാപിതാക്കളായും റോൾ മോഡൽസായിട്ടുമൊക്കെ ഞങ്ങളുടെ ഇടയിൽ പ്രവർത്തിപ്പാൻ ഞങ്ങൾക്ക് വേണ്ട കൃപ നൽകണമെന്ന് പ്രാർത്ഥിക്കുന്നു. ഞങ്ങൾ കേൾക്കുന്നതായിട്ട് ക്ലാസ്സുകൾ, ദൈവവചനം ഒക്കെ ദൈവമേ, അതിലേക്ക് ഞങ്ങളെ കൂടുതൽ ഉത്തരവാദിത്വമുള്ളവരായി മാറാൻ സഹായിക്കുന്ന അവസരമാക്കി തീർക്കണമെന്ന് പ്രാർത്ഥിക്കുന്നു. ഞങ്ങളുടെ അഭിവന്യ ഇവാനിയോസ് തിരുമേനിക്കായിട്ട് പ്രാർത്ഥിക്കുന്നു. ഇന്ന് ഞങ്ങളുടെ ഈ പ്രോഗ്രാം ഉദ്ഘാടനം ചെയ്ത സറാഫിയൻ തിരുമേനിയെ അനുഗ്രഹിക്കണമേ. ഇതിന് ചുക്കാൻ പിടിക്കുന്ന പ്രിയപ്പെട്ട സ്റ്റാൻലി അച്ഛനായിട്ടും പ്രിയപ്പെട്ട റജി അച്ഛനായിട്ടൊക്കെ പ്രാർത്ഥിക്കുന്നു. അച്ഛനെ അനുഗ്രഹിക്കണമെന്ന് പ്രാർത്ഥിക്കുന്നു. ദൈവമായ കർത്താവേ, ഇതിൽ പങ്കെടുത്ത എല്ലാവർക്കായിട്ടും സ്തോത്രം. അവരുടെ വിലപ്പെട്ട സമയം ദൈവമേ അവർക്ക് ഇതിൽ പങ്കുചേരാൻ ദൈവം തമ്പുരാൻ അവസരം നൽകിയല്ലോ. ദൈവമേ, ഞങ്ങളുടെ ഭവനങ്ങളിലും സൺഡേ സ്കൂളിലും ഇടവകയിലുമൊക്കെ എവിടെയൊക്കെ ഞങ്ങൾക്ക് ദൈവമേ ഞങ്ങളുടെ കുഞ്ഞുങ്ങളെ ഞങ്ങൾക്ക് ലഭ്യമാകുന്നു, അവിടെയൊക്കെ അവരെ ശരിയായി വെളിച്ചത്തിലേക്ക് നയിപ്പാനായിട്ടുള്ള കൃപ ഞങ്ങൾക്ക് നൽകണമെന്ന് പ്രാർത്ഥിക്കുന്നു. ദൈവകൃപയിൽ ഞങ്ങളെല്ലാവരെയും നിറച്ചാട്ട് ദൈവമേ, ഭദ്രാസനത്തിൻ്റെ പ്രവർത്തനം, മുംബൈ ഡയോസിൻ്റെ പ്രവർത്തനം, നവദിശയുടെ പ്രവർത്തനങ്ങളൊക്കെ ഏറ്റവും ഫലകരമായിരിക്കാനായിട്ട് സഹായിക്കണമേ. ദൈവമേ, ഞങ്ങളിപ്പോൾ പിരിയുന്നു. നിങ്ങളുടെ കൃപയിൽ ഞങ്ങളെ നിറച്ചാട്ട് സകലതും യേശുവിൻ നാമത്തിൽ താഴ്മ അപേക്ഷിക്കുന്നു. കൃപയോടെ കേൾക്കണമേ. ആമേൻ. പിതാവായ ദൈവത്തിൻ്റെ സ്നേഹവും ഏകപുത്രന്റെ കൃപയും പരിശുദ്ധ റുഹായുടെ സംസർഗവും സഹവാസം നാം എല്ലാവരോടും ഇന്ന് ക്ലാസ്സുകൾക്ക് നേർ നൽകിയ പ്രിയപ്പെട്ട റജി സാമുൽ സാറിനോടും പ്രിയപ്പെട്ട അച്ഛന്മാരോടും പങ്കെടുത്ത എല്ലാവരോടും നമ്മളെ ഫലമേൽപ്പിച്ചിരിക്കുന്ന കുഞ്ഞുങ്ങളോടും നമ്മുടെ ഉത്തരവാദിത്വങ്ങളോടും ഇന്നും എന്നേക്കുണ്ടായിരിക്കുമാറാകട്ടെ. ആമേൻ.
Amen. Thank you so much once again. Thank you, Navadisha team, Samachan, Raji sir, and all. And hopefully you will get a good sleep after this session. And have a good night, everyone. Thank you. We will meet again
Thank
soon.
you, everyone, for being a part
Thank
of
you so
it.
much. Thank you so much.
Thank you once again. Bye-bye.
Bye.
സാമച്ചാർ, സാറേ, താങ്ക് യു.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you.